What's cooking? Welcome to What's Cooking right here on Citi TV. My name is Apioko, and of course I must tell you that it's Heritage Month here on Citi FM, Citi TV, and they're on their caravan at the moment, the Heritage Caravan. They're chilling, they're exploring Ghana. They left me in Accra, but I'm just basing it right here at the Alisa Hotel. Very, very grateful to the Alisa Hotel Northridge for hosting us today. Now, my guest, she's a very special lady, very eclectic. I must say that I don't know what fountain of youth she drinks from, because even as she's nearing 60, I dare say that she looks better than some younger cats that I've seen around in recent times. But look, she's extremely talented, she's lots of fun, and when we come back, we're going to get into some plantain tins and some homemade pepper right here on What's Cooking. Welcome back, and if you just joined us, this is What's Cooking right here on Citi TV, your station of choice. My name is Apioko. Now, I did say earlier that my guest today is eclectic, she's beautiful, she's talented, and she's the amazing Stephanie Benson. And you know, I was gossiping about you with the viewers earlier.
Were you?
Yes.
You're gossiping about me?
Yes, because I was asking, what fountain of youth do you drink from that we don't know about? Because you look better than a lot of the young cats.
Oh, rubbish.
You know, nobody do. You're how old this year? 54?
54. 55 this year.
Oh.
Woohoo! I'm very proud of my age, you know, and it's one of those things I never worry about. But, you know.
No, but you shouldn't.
No, I don't think anybody should worry about
shouldn't.
telling people their real age.
Yeah.
Some people hide it, though,
Yeah,
you know
that's
that, right?
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I know. Is that mine?
Yes, it is.
Yay,
But
okay.
you're a fabulous 54.
Thank you so much.
Typical example of black don't crack.
I think black don't crack.
It really don't.
Oh, you're going to like spoil the line on my dress, eh? Oh, my dress is fine, side, and then
Don't
I've
worry,
got,
remove it
it's
at some
okay.
point. Remove it
It's
at
all
some
right.
point.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'll cope.
We're good.
Nice.
Okay, so we're making something extremely indigenous. It's Heritage Month on Citi, and I know we would have done some buttered rice and some goat curry. And,
you know me.
You know, but you're letting us know that you've got a home side. There's a home girl in there.
No, there's always a home girl, but you see, the thing is, when you're cooking and you know what you're doing, that's the best way, right?
Of course.
You see, when it comes to African food, okay, let me be honest, I'm sorry. I'm not really that good, only because I know I'm not that good, so I let other people do it. Do you see what I mean?
They were really putting you on
Unfortunately,
the spot today.
you didn't give me enough time to find a chef.
No, we did not.
So I had to do this myself with my stupid long nails.
But look at mine. I think mine are longer.
Oh my God, yeah, they're longer.
Yeah. So
So-
we're in business.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We're just going to smell today with what I'm going to be cooking. I
So what
love
are we
Kobe.
making? So what are we making?
Should I tell you?
Yes.
Okay,
There's
hold on.
definitely Kobe here.
My favorite meal is Kobe. I mean, and PC.
What do you like about it?
I don't know. I think it's a comfort meal for me. I remember when I was growing up, my father used to, let the house girl do extravagant food like rice, like, pastas and like fresh pastas and all of that. But sometimes when I felt like being naughty, I was one of those children. I would refuse to eat anything, and the only thing that they would give me is plantain and Kobe to shut me up. And egg, which we don't have, but that's okay. So it's just become comfort food for me.
That's amazing.
Anyway, I love it.
So how do you do it?
Okay, now we're going to do the traditional way. When I first came to Ghana, I went to the bush to go and live in the bush for like 6 months.
Why?
Because I wanted to get used to Ghana for a little bit.
You see why I love you? Like, just dive right in.
I did. I went to a little village called Watreso, and I bought myself an army tent, and I put it in the bush, and I stayed in there. I had a portable toilet. My husband came and built me a solar shower outside and like some wood plats. So I used to eat this a lot. Okay. Because there were farms all over.
So you just go and pluck it from the tree?
I would go and, yes. I know. Can you imagine? So you see, that's a little bit of me you guys didn't know. I lived in the bush. Why? So the plantain, we're going to have plantain, but I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Cut the ends and cut the middle and put it in the water as is.
As simple as is.
So, and then we're doing Kobe and pepper. Pepper I love. Give you heartburn, but I love pepper. And then we have some more money, right?
Yes, we do. I think it's somewhere.
I think that's it.
There it is. Yes.
Yes, and tomatoes.
Yep.
But I'm telling you that the pepper is going to be very hot because I like it hot.
I'm bracing myself.
Yes.
I'm not good. I'm bracing myself.
How do I start this?
So we start with the plantain then?
I have 3 girls and 2 boys. The last one is a boy and the first one is a girl.
Okay.
So how many am I doing?
We have 4 people at the table. So, I mean, I'm not a big eater.
I love food. I'm telling you people, you see me slim, but food, dear.
I love food too, but I'm just not a big eater. I mean, I don't know why. God just gave me the flesh, gave me the thickness.
So what do you eat then?
I love plantain. I love pasta. I'm not a big rice fan, funnily enough. Like, I can live without rice. It's funny to hear somebody who lives in Ghana say that, but I can actually live without rice.
Yeah, rice is not so great for you because when we have too much of it.
Exactly.
It's not good. You're
But
right.
I love my banku. I love kukunte. I like the indigenous stuff.
Oh, you see, those are the fatty stuff. That's the problem. Because banku, fufu, what are the other ones?
Kukunte.
They're all so starchy. I don't eat that, you see, and that sort of gives you a belly as well, gut, especially after children. So should I use this water?
Yes, so we can boil with this. So you do more veggies?
I do. Well, I mean, I eat...
Or healthier carbs?
I eat anything, but only in very small quantities.
Okay.
I don't believe in actually dieting.
Okay.
This is a pretty cool pan, actually. So this goes on the fire.
Yes, it does.
It does?
Straight on.
Wow. Because it doesn't feel like it should be on the fire.
It looks so pretty.
And salt. We need a little bit of salt. Okay. Where's the salt?
So salt is over here. Just a pinch?
Just a pinch.
Okay.
So, oh God, your nails are longer. So.
Yep. I
because
know,
we're using Kobe, I'm not going to put too much salt in there.
Okay.
Is that enough?
Looks good.
Should be all right.
Add a tiny bit. Or we can taste later.
Yeah, we can taste later.
Yeah.
Okay. So where do we put all this? Because I'm a tidy upper. As I cook, I tidy up.
So let me bring another. We can just use one of these bowls. Toss it right in.
Just to put it in.
Yep.
Cool.
There we go. Okay.
Cool. Now we need a pan to be able to boil the tomatoes.
Okay. So there's one here.
And
we're going to boil the tomatoes. That's interesting.
We have to boil the tomatoes and the peppers.
Okay. So we're just tossing them right in.
Yeah, we're tossing them right in. All of this shouldn't take too long at all. Actually, I'll put everything in there.
Okay.
And we'll wait till that has boiled a little bit.
Okay.
Before we put this on the fire.
Right.
I know some people are asking me why I'm cutting it. I don't know. I do like cutting it. I don't know why.
It's just what you do.
It's just what I do. Usually you should just put it in whole, but I don't like to do that. It's just easier to...
So when you're in the UK and you feel like eating Kobe with plantain, do you?
I don't.
You don't? No?
I live in the UK.
So
I live in the country.
How do you live? Because if this is your comfort, how do you live?
I don't. I have to wait till I come here.
Oh, Lord.
Honestly, the problem is where I live in the country and there are no African shops.
So you live in which part of the UK?
I live in Kent, in a little village called Tunbridge Wells.
Yeah, that's very British.
It's very British.
English.
There's only white people who live in that place.
Yep.
So, okay, I'm mixing red peppers with... the
red ones. Okay.
With the green.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm doing that, but I like the both. I like the taste of the green because they're a little sweeter, isn't it?
Yes, the reds are a little hotter.
Yes.
So since you like the heat.
I like the heat, so let's just put it in because I'm sorry I'm using my left hand. Why?
No, please, it's fine.
Are we allowed to speak a little bit of Chi in there too?
Of course we are. We don't judge on what's cooking.
I haven't been here in 2 years, so I have to practice my Chi.
No, it's very important. Because we're Core Village, you know.
Oh, this time they mean Core Village many times.
Oh, yeah, you're here for only
10 days. Yeah. So, okay, is that enough?
Okay, is that enough?
That should do it.
We'll make it hot enough?
I don't know, because the tomatoes is a lot. So let's
so add a bit more.
Add a bit more.
Ooh, that's a lot of peppers.
Yes.
I see what you mean.
I like peppers.
Really like
But
them.
I mean, we're not going to eat all of it. Okay, that's cool. Let's put some water in.
Okay.
But only a tiny bit of water. I don't like to use too much.
So it's just to blanch it, really?
Yes.
Okay. No salt on this one?
No, because we're going to put
Gotcha.
Kobe in there. So can I start cutting this now?
Yes, please. Yes, ma'am.
I just so I can put that in there.
Okay, so we're adding it to the tomatoes and the peppers?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it on already?
Yes, it is.
Good, so let's put it in.
Okay.
Just so it steams nicely in there.
Great.
What else? We'll put them on the last minute.
Okay.
Okay, yes, you were asking me about jazz.
Yes. So
I was singing at the piano and playing at the piano bar in an amazing club called Stringfellas. Yes. And I was singing, actually, I was just playing initially. And when people came into the club, they'll say, Steph, could you sing as well, some of the songs I was playing? And then I thought, because I was a little scared. I mean, I could sing, but I wasn't a singer per se. So occasionally when I was playing, I would sing, or hum the song, or I'll sing along with it.
So you started out as an instrumentalist?
Yes, oh yeah, always, yes. I had to play guitar in clubs, but I used to sneak out the house to do it, because my uncle wasn't happy about me doing kind of music, you know.
So you're living with your uncle in the UK?
My uncle in the UK, yes, because my father passed away when I was 14. So my uncle took over as, guardian and father, really.
Were you there with your siblings, or you sort of had to split up?
They split us up. Wow. My father, my sister and I went to the UK for a holiday, and my father died while we were away. So my uncle, yes, I know. I was only 14.
How did you?
It was horrible.
Was he
I'll
sick?
tell you how my uncle told me. I was waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and my uncle called me into his room. I went in there, and he said, Akuya. I said, Uncle, I just had a call to, that your father had died. Where do you want to go?
Just like that?
Just like that. Just like that.
14?
I was 14. I was standing there, and I thought, my father's died. Where do I want to go? I mean, he didn't say, where do I want to leave the house? Well, I mean, just who do I want to spend the day with? I remember my sister and I were standing there, and I thought, oh my God, we were so close to my father. Let's put it this way. I used to even take showers with my father until I was 12.
Wow.
That's how close we were.
Wow.
So I was so confused, and I decided to go to my aunt. And my uncle decided that he wanted to keep me instead, and my sister went back. I don't know why.
So let me. I'm struggling to call her just Stephanie, because her oldest child is pretty much my age,
Call me Mommy Steph.
Mommy Steph.
Abrewa Steph.
A lot of you call me
Abrewa Steph.
The name, the tag Abrewa and you is such a disconnect.
Is there?
Yeah, there is. But we'll talk more about that. So Mommy Steph, we'll have more conversations with her right after this break.
Citi TV is live. On DSTV, go to channel 363. On GoTV, access Citi TV on channel 182. On a digital TV, please press the menu button on the remote control and run a new search on your TV. Take note that without an antenna, you cannot access Citi TV on your television. Citi TV can be accessed on a free-to-air digital box like the Go TV and Star Times box. Citi TV, it's your world.
Welcome back. I'm still here with Mommy Stephanie Benson, and she's cooking up a storm. You know, she said she's not great at African dishes, but I tend to think otherwise. Like, look, you have all these skills, and let's soften up the tomatoes by blanching them and just steaming the Kobe a bit, throwing in the momini there just to give it a little softness.
Yes, and I know. I can't wait to now. We have to grind it because I think this is cooked, isn't it?
Okay.
It looks
ready.
It looks ready.
It looks good.
But let's start grinding this.
Grinding this. So maybe take this off in about 2 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
In about 2 minutes.
Okay, wonderful.
So
That's hot,
I think,
though.
can we keep it here and use a spoon to...
Yes, I think that would work.
All right. Now, before I do that, I'm going to slice a little bit of the onions.
Okay.
And put it in a... That's better.
Let me get that sanka ready.
Okay, so only to sprinkle it on.
Okay.
Let's put it just next to this.
Sanka is ready. Do your
Because some
children
people
like the Ghanaian dishes as well?
And you see, this one, the smell alone will put them off. They won't eat it. But they do like jollof and goat meat.
Yeah. No, I mean, then they're Ghanaians.
They've eaten kinky before.
Oh.
And the fried
what kind
fish.
of cake? The Ghan kinky.
The Ghan kinky and the
Okay.
fancy kinky.
Okay.
Can I put this here?
Yes, you can.
Where are we doing it here?
So we have our kitchen stool here.
Oh, okay.
So we can grind it there. Yeah, let me do that. So just some of the peppers are still
in there.
Oh, you've done a great job. I think we're good.
Yeah?
There we go. Voila. Do you speak any other last-minute languages?
Sorry?
Do you speak any other languages apart from your Ghanaian languages and English? Because you travel a lot.
I do, too much. I used to be on a plane, I'm usually on a plane at least 2 or 3 times
Is
a
it
year.
for work or you have wanderlust? Or both?
Both. But I mean, see, mainly work though, because obviously I have to travel a lot to sing, perform. And I'm lucky enough to have some houses in different places, so I like to visit with my children as
We're
well.
very proud of you.
Oh, I work hard though.
You do.
I want people to understand when you have what you have, it's not because of anybody, it's just hard work. You have to put the work into it to get what you want.
Could you please say that through a megaphone for our young, especially our young women who are watching?
Yes.
Because, I mean, I know we started off the episode by talking about how graceful and youthful you look, but you work hard.
Oh, yeah.
You work hard. And I just want you to kindly reiterate that for our young women, that you can look fabulous, but you've got to work for it.
You have to work for it because I think especially when you have a family and you rest on your laurels, you just think everything is sort of comfortable. You lose out on a lot because as a woman, you have to show your children that you're able to work hard. You have to, of course, because that's what they see and that's how they grow up to be. I mean, my daughter has her business and also sings. Before I came, she went to do a gig, pregnant, and she's almost 9 months pregnant. And at 9 o'clock, she had to deal with her recruitment business as well. Everybody, young ladies, work hard. Work really hard for what you have, because it's not easy. I mean, I have a few homes, yes, and I'm not one to
brag
because I think it's unnecessary, because I always say there's always somebody with much more than you think you have. You know, so the more you say, there's somebody sitting there going, that's it. Because I'm talking about houses. I went to a guy's house the other day, somebody I knew. He had a helicopter on his...
He actually had a helipad.
He had a helicopter on his pad, 3 Lamborghinis, like, you know, and Bentley and other cars, like in a whole garage. So it's like 15 cars.
Like a whole exhibition.
And yes, and I'm standing here and saying, okay, I have a few homes. I have this. He has helicopters. He has, you know, so he's probably going to be watching me going, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
So when I see people who are like bragging, I'm thinking, you people, you're idiot, because if you're far more than you, exactly. I say, look at my kitchen, look at my house, look at my car. If you go on Instagram, everybody's coming out of a car. It's like,
yep, or posing by one. You know, but that's brilliant advice. And you've given us 2 pieces of advice in one.
Yeah.
So work hard. So that you can get the things that you want, the things that you desire,
Absolutely.
all the nice things, or the
all
things
the nice
that
things you want,
nice
all
things.
the extras. I say they're extras,
Yeah.
because everybody deserves a break. After you worked hard, you really do want that extra break.
Yeah.
And also, you should be proud of what you have and what little you have. I'm not saying you shouldn't be proud if you have the car that you want to show off, but there's no reason to show it off. You know you've worked hard for it, so show people how hard you work to get what you have.
That's what you should
Don't just show it.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Show the process, not the
process,
end.
not the end. And I think that's how other people are going to learn. Because the pressures in a lot of the young girls, when they see on social media people in their nice cars and look at what I have, and look at where I'm going, and look, I'm sitting in first class. I think it's really sad, because you're not telling them how you got there. Yeah. Nobody knows how you go. So then they're struggling and they're thinking, okay, how am I going to get the same thing? It's not fair, I think. It's not responsible. So people say, you know, to me that, Steph, you know, what are you teaching them? What I'm teaching them is what I'm showing them on Instagram. A strong family, children, play, honesty, and freedom. As a woman, I can be and do anything I want to do and still not feel like, you know, I want to be judged. I don't care if you want to judge me, but I don't want to care about that.
And you've shown that if what you desire as a woman is both family and career, you can have both.
Absolutely.
One may have to give at certain points for the other to flourish, but you can have both.
You can have anything you want if you give each of them equal attention. My husband has attention, maybe not enough. The guy is old. What else does he want?
Is that guy is old? How old is he?
He's 62.
He's not old.
Oh, he's old.
You're terrible.
I said I'm 54.
That's
so
what you do to him.
I do. I said I'm Bonnie. But the guy, he's addicted to me.
Oh, we can see that.
And I love that.
No, you should see them together if you have it. It's beautiful.
I know, we have a lot of fun.
In this age where a lot of people are struggling with relationships, with marriages, people are having to walk away. Some people don't have the courage to walk away from toxic marriages. You see that, and it's beautiful and it's inspiring.
Well, I think the thing is,
you've done what, 34 years?
I don't think about what I'm going to do next with my husband. Because if I have a camera in every room, there'll be trouble. It just because I'm always joking around, having fun, and you know, and he's so used to that. And sometimes he's just like, leave me alone. Yeah, and I even put that on.
Sometimes I'm like, look, you worry him so much. It's so funny, and he just allows you to. It's cute.
I just can't sit still. I love we forgot the more money.
Yes. Okay. So are we grinding that
so
too?
I have to grind that in there.
Oh, to give it some taste.
Yes, to give it a little bit of taste.
Okay. So we're grinding the momoni.
Woo!
Wonderful. Let me set this back here. But what other Ghanaian dishes do you like?
Well, of course, I like jollof. I don't like red plantain. I don't know why.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's like the kelewele. I used to sort of like it, but I've gone off it. I think it's the oil too much. And the oil they use as well to cook is not something that...
refry.
Yeah.
But you love your green plantain.
I like my green plantain because I can boil it. Actually, the red plantain, maybe when they was almost to try, when they say, oh, it's cooked, or
yeah, I think it's ready.
No?
Yeah, it's good.
Almost to try, it's not bad with granuts. But I like the hard one, not the really
Not the
soft
really
one.
soft ones.
Okay, so I think we now have to heat up a little bit of the
Okay, the oil.
oil.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, we're done with this, no?
Do
We're
you
done
mind
with-
if I just, okay,
We're done with
We're
this,
done with
right?
that,
Okay.
yes.
So I'm just going to pour this in here. How is it?
woo! I do Akosa's dance.
Akos is going to come after you. Auntie Akosia, please
Akos,
don't
yeah.
beat Mommy Steph up.
Oh, say,
I'm saying she should please not beat Mommy Steph
Sa-
up.
me and I'm a
Just
chair.
so- Yeah, you talk.
I mean, let me start with friends and Holy Child, you know, Holy Child Cape Coast.
Yeah.
She was like this.
So
She
you were
couldn't
a
do
dancer
anything.
too?
Oh yes, I was a dancer in school. Hey,
Oh, wow.
dancing competitions, you know, I won them. And then she came and I thought, oh, let me let her win.
Let me just allow her
So
to.
Phil says she's the best dancer. You better change the room.
This shade. Is this enough?
Yeah, so should
Okay.
we heat that up?
Yes, we should.
What I usually do with that is when this is heated, I put the cold meat in there just for
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay.
Just quickly. Just
Alrighty.
2 minutes. Can I put that on?
Yes.
On this one or that one?
You want the bigger one?
Yeah, so it's quick.
Okay, so we can do the big one.
And can we pour the water out of this?
Yes, we can. I'm at your service. Let me just put this down. Okay. So that,
Yeah?
let that heat up a bit. Toss this.
Have you noticed that the flies are not coming here?
No, I don't know what's happening.
It's good. Do you want this? Or should I do it?
Fine. With your iron hands. Okay, let's go.
Actually, this is not
Oh,
hot.
it's not hot. Fine.
This is actually a pretty
Of
cool
course, this
thing.
won't be hot for you.
It's not hot crap. Hold on, let me just get the...
Okay. Alrighty.
Yay!
Yeah.
All out.
Good. Okay, let me take this back here. Now we just need to. So how does? Oh, it just slides right off.
Slides right off. Where's
Ooh.
the... Let me put that in quickly.
It's hot. I don't have your experienced hands.
Is it hot?
It's hot.
You see, Musi me a professor. You see, I can even first peel this. Oh no, doing it. You see?
Seal. Seal.
Let me do it.
Let me try.
Okay. It's a bit cooler. What you should do is, it's a bit cooler. What you should do is here.
Okay, so,
wanna-
so just dip my hands in
No,
there.
no, yeah. Just to get some.
So then should we move it this way?
No, for you.
Okay.
So it makes it easier.
Okay, easier.
Because then it sort of just... Right? Where's the...
How's it doing?
It's doing great. I'm just frying it a little bit before I put it on the...
Are we going to add the onions
Yes.
in here?
Yes.
Okay. Got the.
Just a little bit.
So it goes right in.
Man.
Alrighty. There we go.
Excellent.
Let me take this away.
Another few seconds
Okay,
and
that's
then
all.
we're done.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going for a break, and when we come back, we sit down at the table, we have more conversations with Mommy Stephanie, and of course, we eat this brilliant, delicious meal. Look, it smells so aromatic, I can't get it out of my system. I'm in a hurry to eat it. We'll be right back. This is What's Cooking on Citi TV.
Citi TV is live. On DSTV, go to channel 363. On GoTV, access Citi TV on channel 182. On a digital TV, please press the menu button on the remote control and run a new search on your TV. Take note that without an antenna, you cannot access Citi TV on your television. Citi TV can be accessed on a free-to-air digital box like the GoTV and StarTimes box. Citi TV, it's your world.
It's still What's Cooking right here on Citi TV. Once again, my name is Apioko, and I've been cooking up a storm here at Alisa Hotel with my mama, Stephanie Benson, and she's here. Hi, Mama.
You took me away from my personal.
Look,
I'm sorry.
Only you can do this. So you know we're in the pool. You know how the swimming pool has certain points where the water is just jetting at you. So she's calling it her personal
fun. I almost got there, and you guys interrupted my flow.
We're sorry. We're sorry. But we decided to get in here. I mean, we don't have our bathing suits, but it's a hot day, so we thought, why not just sip some drinks while the cameras were getting set up at this side of the, of the.
I was going to get
pool.
Naked, and you guys stopped me.
Yeah, we're trying to play it safe. We're trying to play it safe.
Why? Some people want to work some action. No? Yes. Okay.
But
so
you've made one of your favorite comfort foods. So
I just landed yesterday, and I'm going to have my favorite meal. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
That's just beautiful.
I know. How much better does it get?
Yes.
So what we have here is some apim, and then you did it pretty differently. A lot of people would either do an abomu, so they would grind garden eggs.
Oh yes,
or consommé, and then but you've done it with pepper.
I like
the way we like a pepper blended.
I like the heat from pepper. Yeah. It clears out the insides. Sometimes I add a bit of ginger, but it can make it a bit bitter. So
Mr. Adam Chochome
I'm being very clumsy.
Yes, Adam is here. So Adam is a journalist. He works with The Spectator. But Adam, you have been following Stephanie and her work for a very long time. Social media does this thing where these days you have access to almost anyone and anything you want. And I know you're a big fan of her. You're a big fan of her work. How does it feel like to be meeting her for the first time?
Before he says anything, obviously we've been talking, and I imagined Adam to be like some mean,
a burly bear,
ugly black man. Look at him, he's like a teddy bear.
So instead of being a big black bear, he's a teddy bear.
He's a teddy bear.
I mean, we've met at a distance.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's nice. I mean, being here, and interestingly to test. Her food.
I know.
And some few days ago, I saw Joey B eating a similar food, like yesterday.
Joey B?
Yes.
That's my husband.
Oh, Joey B is your husband?
Yes, my young husband.
But Joey B, that's what I was about to say. Joey B is
I have dreams about him. You know that, right?
Lord.
And I've been yearning to eat. Plantain with abomu.
Okay.
Like she's done.
So we have to
it's
do
like
the
a dream
serving
come
then.
true.
After you've done this, you don't kiss anybody.
Yeah.
I know.
Because should we serve the gentleman first, or?
Yeah, let's do that. I mean, he's our guest.
He's our guest, so.
Okay.
You know, we're having a lot of
There are lots
other
of
guests
flies,
that want to come and
unfortunately.
join us, but we don't want those guests.
No, we don't.
Okay, so how do we break this?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I can just pick up a little bit.
It's nice and tender.
It's very tender. And let's put an egg in there.
Okay. We got your eggs.
And then, I know you did so well, didn't you? Although we didn't.
Yay! So what we did was since we're at Alisa Hotel, we got our friends in the kitchen to just boil some eggs for us. They
Yes.
were great troopers. Oh Lord.
Hey! Oh, we have another guest.
Yes.
Cool. Is
Yes.
that good?
A very special
No, it's
guest.
not. No, it's not good.
No. What? We don't want him.
So, mommy,
We
let me.
want him. Look at how cute he is.
So, mommy, let me
Thank you,
explain
thank
something.
you.
Join us, my love.
I'm gonna
You can
gonna
be
join
my
you.
personal.
Oh yeah. But
Come in.
you know you're my in-law.
Oh.
Let me start. You don't know
Wow.
that? Well, yeah.
Okay, which of my sisters are you married
Of course,
to?
yeah.
I
It's
hope.
my sweetheart.
So can I be your sweetheart?
Yes, you can. For you,
Let me be your sweetheart.
I go come the pool inside for your sake.
Look, I don't even know what to say. So,
With
mommy, you know
you.
what? This is my neighbor.
Let me get a seat.
Okay, this is
Yeah,
my
come
neighbor.
in. He's your neighbor?
Yes, but for some reason, wherever there's food, when I've cooked, when
there.
I've had people over, he just appears. And he appears when the food is not when it's even cooked, when it's time to eat it. So please forgive me for this intrusion, but he's here. We call him the Taster General
Oh.
because, believe it or not, he's an uninvited guest. But after he's finished tasting it, then he wants to give the marks. And he wants to.
Oh, come and
no.
give me marks. It won't
Let-
just be the food
let
you're
me sit.
tasting or when it comes to me.
Yeah.
It'll be much more than that. Oh, nice.
Look at this. Oh, hey, Taster General. This feels so good. Taster General, you keep getting
Yeah.
to taste food.
Yes,
Oh, no,
yes.
we can taste everything
But there's
else.
dessert. There's dessert.
Mommy, you please come. Please come.
Okay, okay.
Let me serve your food now.
Yes, you can serve
Oh,
me.
you serve it. Yes, please. While I
All right.
massage his leg.
I don't want to serve him. He wasn't invited.
Oh, really?
Oh.
You know, my GPS told me there's a special guest, but I didn't know till I got here.
It's me.
This
it comes
GPS
with,
of yours.
The food comes with a massage as well.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Now I feel
Wow.
more relaxed at
Yes,
home.
relax.
Now I
chill
feel
out.
like an outsider.
Yes,
Okay, so
Really?
we're
I'm
going to
coming
another
to you.
place.
You're gonna get a different kind of massage. Yeah.
Hey, Mommy Stephanie.
Oh, don't worry.
My Danny,
I think we need another
Must
plate
it?
for our Taster General. So while we're waiting for your plate,
Okay.
Okay.
right? Let's talk.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we started
Excuse
talking a
me, my
little
lord.
earlier
All right.
about your love for music. Thank you. Your love for music, how you started out, how unfortunately, and I'm very sorry to hear that you lost your father when you're 14 years old.
Yes.
You're on holiday with your sister, and you got the news at your uncle's place that your father had unfortunately passed away. And you ended up staying with your uncle, and now you're this globetrotter who's singing all over the world and just sharing your arts, your crafts, and your love with the world. How
Well-
did we get here?
I think I started to tell you how I was discovered by Pete Wardman at Stringfellas.
Yes.
And when he saw me playing, he decided then to sign me, which was great. But
Right
it wa-
there and then.
No, not there and then. I mean, within like a week or so. I went for a meeting, he met me, we got on really well. But he wanted me to be a pop artist. Not the jazz artist that you guys know me
Right.
as. So I started off really as a pop artist doing, the kind of one-liners and dance clubs, a long time ago. We're talking
Okay. So let's
80.
clarify what it means to be a pop artist.
Pop artists,
Okay.
you guys remember songs
Top of the
like
pops. Top of the
yeah,
pops.
yes, I mean the pop songs like Kylie Minogue used to do.
Yeah.
One of my biggest hits
She's
was
gotta be
"Now
so-
is the right time to be making love."
Yeah.
That's one of the songs that I did. I did quite a lot. I did another one for Kylie called "Different Kind of Heaven." It's a different kind of heaven. I've written so many songs that Ghanaians don't really listen to pop songs. So
Yeah. They wouldn't. They
When I
wouldn't
came
understand.
here,
but we know
more
that
of
one.
your jazzy side.
yes,
Yeah.
I know. When I
Yeah.
came here, I didn't really talk about that pop side of me because
Yeah.
my name then was not, Stephanie Benson.
So how old were you when you came back?
I came back only about 10 years ago, really. But I didn't come in,
You've not been
telling
back.
everybody that I was this person, in the sense of an artist I came in like really quiet, so nobody actually knew me as an artist. They didn't really care much about me. They thought I was this loudmouth who liked to show their body. Yeah, you know, this random person who's related to Akoshejevo, who's a bit of a big mouth, you know, and
All right.
so they didn't know that I was a singer, blah, 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 you know, and it's all cool. I
Yeah,
like
I got
that.
my own
Comes with his
stuff,
own
man.
cover.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You
is
come
that
with
deep?
your own
Yeah.
folks and
He comes
knives?
with his
Yeah,
own
no
color.
strings.
I love you already.
It's 6 strings, yeah.
This one, you are armed.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how about, should we
You
just
came
give
armed.
you this, or
Probably.
let's try to stick it there,
Why not?
and then you can serve yourself.
Yes, that would be nice. That would
Here you
be
go,
nice.
my love.
That's your cutlery.
Okay, so let's
Is that
talk
mine?
to
I'm
Adam.
not using cutlery. Hey,
You're not using?
I'm
No, she's using
no.
with her hands.
I'm, you know.
But let me talk to Adam
eating
for a
up this
second. So Adam, I mean, you've been following Stephanie's work for how long now?
It's been like 5 years and more.
Yeah. What intrigued you about her?
I mean, her confidence in herself, and it's like
Why is it strange?
it's not strange, but I
It's
mean,
different.
we are in an industry which is mostly dominated by men, and now that social media is buzzing, you can get certain backlash, which can make you coil back into your shell.
That's true.
But she has that ability to blaze all those guns.
She doesn't care.
Yeah, and I mean, it's one of those things which makes you have the tough skin, and I see that in her, and I think she's always strong in getting what she want to get. And I mean, it's something artists and other people who aspire to be at the top need to learn. You need to have the tough skin, you need to believe in your craft, you need to have that confidence to be able to get to the height you want to get to. And she has all of these things.
Yeah, because the
which
truth
very
is that
good.
no matter what you do, whether it's
And another
regardless.
thing,
Oh yeah,
she's very amiable and affable.
she is.
Yeah.
She is very
Oh,
amiable
thank
and
you.
affable. You know, but you've raised some important points. I mean, you have documented a lot of the things that are happening in our entertainment industry. Indeed, we have you on the chat with AJ every so often. And it is very easy, especially in this age of social media, to be discouraged by the things that people say or do. You know, cyberbullying and all that is another conversation altogether. It's very easy to recoil into your shell and say, you know what, I can't take this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. But the truth is that regardless of what you say or do, people will talk.
Wow.
Be it whether
that's
it's
a lot of fun.
classified as bad or good,
Yes.
or good or bad.
People will talk about it.
People will talk
People
about
always
it.
like to talk because the thing is, a lot of people, I think that people are generally wanting to be confident and wanting to be out there, and they're scared of the backlash. So watching somebody else, either they choose to admire it or banish it, and I think it's easier to criticize it because it makes them feel better about the point of life where they are at right now. And I understand it, and I always think that from a very young age, I've never really been perturbed by people's judgment of me.
Right.
I think all through growing up, we used to go to the villages, and I was always the one who's very verbal about telling you I didn't like you. Yeah, I mean, if you come near me and you're talking to me and you're over talking and you're irritating me, I'll just tell you straight out.
You don't care whether it's an
Where
auntie
is
or
it?
uncle.
The
You,
village in Ghana or...
No, I'm talking about Kumasi, where I'm from.
Okay.
Yeah, and even my father's town in Oda. When the elders come, and you sometimes a bit, a bit annoying. You know, they talk too much and they say, "I've got we say, oh, how drink kakao?" You say, God, I can't just say, "Madam, patron, my parents want to jam me." I think so. That's why they sent me to England, because I was very
I thought you were a loose cannon.
different. Yes, yeah. But unfortunately for them, it backfired.
You became worse.
I
quote
became
unquote.
worse. Yeah.
A lot of freedom.
Yeah. But
It
let's
is-
talk about you're married.
I'm
and
married,
we know
yes.
that. We spoke a little bit about that. Married for 34 years this year. You have 5 kids. You have a grandbaby on the way.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of
Mama.
people sit down and think, oh my goodness, if her husband were black, he wouldn't tolerate all this. If her husband were Ghanaian, he wouldn't tolerate. You are married to a Caucasian man, a British man. Do you agree with that, or is it a misconception?
It's a total misconception because, a lot of the marriages that you see on social media with mixed race marriages, it's very positive
Right.
because that's all you see.
Right.
The negative ones don't come on social media.
Exactly.
So I think you really do have to, and also what we see is films. Everything is like No, the
It's
man
polished.
is like cooking.
It's
polished
written to perfection.
Yeah, to a certain way that it's not really real. So I'm just thinking that men will be men. The only difference is when you marry a black man in this country, what happens? You have nowhere else to go. Especially, you're stuck.
Especially if you're financially dependent.
Generally, I'm not saying all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
But most of the time, the women staying there because the families say, that's what you have to do, blah, blah, blah. So, and whereas in the UK, you can walk away, and the chances are there to walk away.
And the system will
then
give you a
of
safety
course,
net.
Yes. That's the only difference. But men are the same everywhere in this world. They don't change.
Men are men, and man is a man.
Men are men. My husband, unfortunately, came from a family that was very strict. I mean, they was very regimented. He wasn't this person you see on social media. I'm telling you straight. John was very stiff. Everything was like, I used to force him to take my children to go and play football because I was the one playing football with the kids all the time, like basketball. I was like very active.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah. John,
wouldn't.
No, because he's just not that way.
Very polished.
Very polished. So I used to sort of drag him into doing things and making him, do certain things, and that's what shaped him as he is now. Not that I wanted to change him. I loved him as he was, but I wanted him to bring him into my world. Yes. To who I am, and he adapted very nicely. So that's the John you see now. And it took a few years to get him there.
How many?
It took a few, like me getting angry and getting on a plane and leaving him a few times.
Oh, really?
I did that sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, I was a hothead.
But you see, that's the side that we don't see.
Yeah.
We see the beauty of the marriage, the perfection.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see that side. And thank you for being very honest about that.
Oh no, I've always been very honest about how, and it's important because there were times when he used to irritate me so much. I would get on the flight with my children, and I wouldn't even tell him where I'm going, and I'll go for 2 or 3 weeks, and I'll make him cry, and then I'll come back, and then when I come back, it's more like I'm coming back because the kids need to see you, like black a bit.
If I were in his shoes, I would have been singing, I won't cry, I won't cry.
I like it because sometimes a man needs to miss you. He needs to know what he has, If you always give in and give him everything that, he wants, it's just not going to work.
You're making a very important point. So basically, what you're telling women is that sometimes you need to set your own rules in a relationship.
Yes, you need to
don't just go with the flow.
How to treat you. I think, don't you agree?
It's cool
Because only you know who you are.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to finish it
General,
so
you
I can
agree
talk.
as well.
because
you agree as well.
you are all coming from, and it should be reciprocal in a way, because
Absolutely.
you are all coming from different backgrounds, some form of training differently. So definitely you are molded in a certain way. She's also molded in a certain way. So there should be a certain agreeing point, and that is where that thing will come in, that you show the person how to treat you, because you know yourself better, and you know what makes you happy and what. So it's better for your partners to know those
I agree with you.
and it will make the relationship very,
it's
lovely.
wonderful. And clearly he's very supportive of you.
Sure.
I mean, setting those rules have paid off. Setting those rules have paid off.
No, it definitely has paid off, because I think, like I say, a lot of women are scared to speak their mind, voice their opinions to their husband.
Because they don't want to lose the man.
Yeah, I know. You see, you should never be afraid to lose somebody, you know? I just think people will be people. Unless you're yourself, the man is not going to love you for who you are. Because you always be playing a character, that quiet character who wants to keep this person. And that's the problem.
Right.
I don't play a character. It's who I am. It's what I'll always be. My husband knows me for my flaws, my perfections, you know, and he deals with it. I mean, as you know, I had cancer and I had both my breasts removed.
Yeah.
And I had to reconstruct it. And right now, I stand here in front of you today with one breast hasn't got a nipple, the other one has. So, I mean, which was reconstructed. So
I knew about that, or I know about that.
And that was a difficult time.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't difficult for me because I'm not.
And seeing you moments ago, I was like, is that you? Is
Yeah.
that what I knew, or the person I know before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Because you've changed.
I have.
Yeah, you've changed in your swimwear.
She has.
You're looking fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. It's only that I'll take a little bit of mine and add it to your tummy.
Yeah, I like to work out. I've always been.
Yeah.
She's always working out.
Yeah.
Always.
But I've been working out.
No.
Working out in bed. That's what he said.
Working out in
He's
bed.
like,
Maybe you work out.
Then
You
should
work out in.
harder.
No, I work in.
No, you work out in.
But okay, so unfortunately, we're fast running out of time. We need to
Okay.
talk about your new song,
oops, sorry.
Asamaba.
Yeah.
You're rapping on the song.
Yeah,
Adam, do you have it on your phone?
Yeah, I have it.
Can we
I have
play?
it.
I just want you to.
I think that is going to go
So this
far.
is another
I have it
side
here.
of
That's a new
another
side.
side of Stephanie. She's
Yeah.
rapping.
Doing
she's added a bit of funk
giving
in there.
us some bars.
You know,
No,
a
she
bit
wants
of
to tell
rock
the
and
young
roll.
ones that
Like,
she's there.
yeah, I'm here.
Me too, I'm
You
there
know,
too.
it's really cool, really interesting.
I did
And to
love
hear
it.
you do it in Chi as well, because you know a lot of people think, oh yeah, bro, for some
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
Chi their own Kabi, but you really brought it. So we need you to rap.
Hey, I said, Mama, that's it, Jimmy. Hey. Samana, damn it, huh? Another promise in my Jimmy. Okay, and then this is where, okay. I did not say about kind of foam. When it be no more, Mammy says, Cow crying home. You did think I came to fool or what? My same dear, Uber can't know I could school that. Otherwise, with the book, Uber to showering so. Funny speaking in tongues, bringing out true facts. Prepping you for the real stats. Listen, let me break it down to you. I said, Mama. I said, Mama,
It's in the family, you
you
know.
liked. You made it on your knees with a rubber dub. Confessions on the floor, your nails still raw, your mouth so sore, your lollipop, stick it up your ends. The words, yeah. I said, hold up for the president. Jealousy fixed in your eyes. And we eating you up inside. Wait, I'm rolling in it. I'm making money, get to faking it. I got the dough to make it come. I ain't a fool, bitch. Everyone likes to talk about I don't give a whoop. Takes more than your tits and ass. So, I said, Mama.
Takes me back, you know.
It does. This is a hit.
It's great.
This is a hit. And you think so?
Yeah, and
It's a hit.
I mean,
It's a hit.
we have a few female rappers, and I mean, for her to, anytime a female tries to prove the other side, I mean, people tend to love it.
And she's
I mean, they wanna see
54, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's 54.
And she killed it. I mean,
really
some bars, man.
Thank you.
She killed it.
I had a lot of fun
I
recording
look forward to
You see,
seeing
you
where
make
this
it-
song will go.
The rhyming schemes were on
Like
point.
when you're on the fifth floor, you're out of the
No,
system.
it's not that.
Yeah, she can
You
dance.
see-
Let's do some robot. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Benson General, we need your verdict.
Oh,
Yeah, so we need your
Listen.
verdict.
coming from an in-law, you know, I've been eating a boom, but this moko, it's lovely.
Oh, you see? Now I'm a good cook.
Yeah, yeah. I love the moko.
They didn't hear that part. Did you hear it?
No.
We heard
Keep
it.
Yes.
We heard it.
I mean, when it comes to plantain, I'm able to eat it more when you have a lot of pepper.
And how do you
Yeah.
find the
And the pepper
It
was
has
very good, and also the Kobe, man.
No, it's not Kobe, it's
Just-
Kobe.
It's
Oh.
Kobe.
Kobe.
It's Kobe.
Kobe.
It's Kobe.
I love how
Kobe.
it blended.
It's
I
Kobe.
mean, it tastes very
Kobe.
good.
Adam,
The plantain is very soft.
Adam, thank you
Yeah.
so much for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
It's good to have you on What's Cooking. See you on the show other than
Sure.
the chat on Citi TV. I mean, you're family, but it's good to
Sure.
have you on the show.
Sure. Nice
Mommy
having
Stephanie,
you.
I know you're busy. You're here for just 10 days, but you made time not just to spend time with me, but to cook. It's what mommies do.
Thank you. I love being a
Thank
mommy.
you. Taster General. Me, I'm not going to hug you. It's my mom.
Me down, hug him.
It's
Put
not
my
even
hands
me who
away.
he wants. It's not even me who he
Thank
wants.
you for coming to sample my food.
Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great
I'm
time
coming
with
over.
Stephanie Benson. A great time having food here. We've got our good day, our pineapple juice. Alisa Hotel has hosted us brilliantly as they always do. Very necessary. Look out for that song. Look out for our Samamba. We'll catch you next week. Mwah.